Hello, YouTube, Facebook, philosophers and raw foodists out there. Artist of Truth here. Just wanted to say to you that be positive in your mind and hold those positive thoughts no matter what is going on around you or what people may be saying to you. And you'll notice that as you change your mind, which is the tool that we use for everything that we do, you will change the people and everything else in your life. The one thing that you can be certain that we have the power to change, the only thing, is ourselves. And as we adjust our thinking and our mannerisms to reflect what we really would like to have in life, whether that is the new healthy body and such, or a new life, a new car, anything, once we gather our faculties inwardly to really envision those things in our minds, then we will see it as a reflection in our lives. We can't really grasp and change the things outside of us. But as we pull in our thought process and focus on the things that we would like to have and the purity in our life, then we will see outside of us the reflection of it. And it's a fact. Scientifically, our thoughts can be measured the same as light. They are full of energy. They are energy, pure energy. They're no different than any other substance, this bottle of water, anything. Our thoughts can be measured. So just by me thinking to change, I want to change my life, I want a healthier body, I start to look for things, and just like you did, you're watching this video. So I started eating differently and such. And I focus a lot on diet on these videos because diet, we really become everything that we put into our bodies and our minds. So when we're watching that program that makes us so tense and we're wondering if little Johnny's going to get out of the well or something like that, we're putting ourselves in that situation. So be conscious and be mindful of everything that we do or that you do. And you can see that change flow as a wave of positivity into your life and across everything. But it begins right here. And I have struggled a little bit with certain things, especially going from eating cooked vegan food to eating raw vegan food. It is a change, but I made up my mind that it is the proper thing to do, and doing the research, I understand that it's the real pure way to change the body temple. And getting the body pure and strong allows me to continue the clarity of my mind that I really feel this morning. And of course, being a philosopher and studying Chinese Kung Fu and being exposed to positive things keeps my mind enhanced. All right. But when I'm not weighing it down with some fast food fries and tots and cheese and all of these heavy things, and the body's pure and it's clean, and resonate that positive energy allows me to think a little more positive. And once I think positive, then I affect my body differently. You see, the cycle just continues. But really quick, I'm going to throw some recipes out there. I had to get that philosophy out. In the mornings, try to have some type of mono fruit diet. Just orange juice, or just some oranges if you like to eat and not just juicing. I prefer to juice it. But just oranges, or just apples, or just grapes, or just watermelon, or whatever it is, but fruit. Gather yourself some good fruit. And organic, preferably. So if you can do that, you will see a change in getting those positive, pure, vibrational energies into your body at a high level. Get the fruit sugars in there. You will flow into your day without the coffee or without the mind-slaying 5-hour energy shots and all of these different things, which keep us stimulated and going crazy. So don't believe the things and stop subjecting your mind to even the commercials. Watch less TV and see how your mind changes. Or if you're going to watch television, watch something positive. Those commercials, they batter us. You know, there's things that are stuck in my mind that I'm sure I heard when I was a child. And I worked really diligently to get it out. And a lot of the diet change has helped to cleanse my mind, because all of these things we associate with things that were battered into us. I read a book by a guy named Ha Long. Of course, his name sounds very funny, but he's a doctor of psychology, but he practices ninjutsu and some different things. But he was talking about mind slaying, and even in that reference, it got me thinking about the food and why we put things into our bodies. So in the morning, instead of the sugar-coated Cocoa Crispy Puffs and all of those things, then you reach for an orange. And it sounds ridiculous in our culture now to even think that, or an apple. But it's really what would we have been doing without these super processed, multi-dimensional, multi-billion-dollar corporations force-feeding us this processed food. So to focus on that positive, though, sorry about that, getting off there, get that positive food in there. Get some oranges, some apples, some grapes, something you enjoy like that with fruit. In the middle of the day, if you're going to juice, and I have an idea for a great juice for you, if you can't take the bitterness of some of the herbs, make something simple that's soothing for the GI tract and good for your skin. A cucumber, 2 carrots, an apple or 2, and a lemon. And there's lots of other things, but that's just a quick recipe that's kind of sweet. You throw the lemon in there if you don't like the taste of the cucumber or the carrots. For me, just like without the lemon, with that would be fine, but I put the lemon in. I really enjoy it. And when I do my green juices with herbs such as kale or turnip greens or something like that, mustard greens, then it's a bit of a feeling. So for me, throwing the lemon in with the apple and such really enhances whatever juice you're trying to make. But that green juice for me will enhance you. It really is good for your skin, soothes the body. The lemon, as I've said before, really tightens down the cells. It helps you to absorb your fluids so you can get more water in. And if you're addicted to salt, lemon is very good to help with that. If you're transitioning and you're not doing completely raw food and you're still eating some other things, remove all of your seasoning. Take some lemon and squirt some lemon juice on there. It should enhance that a lot. In your evening time, make yourself a massive salad. If you're running and you're just training tremendous and you can't go without the nuts, soak some nuts and seeds, raw almonds. Brazil nuts, I like Brazil nuts. Some people don't like them and they go back and forth. But walnuts, raw almonds, and some different seeds and such. You can find the ones that fit you best, but really raw. But if you soak them, then you activate the enzymes in them, and it will definitely give you, if you're really worried about protein, but protein is in everything, so don't get caught up with these people worried about protein. Protein is just a name we give to a strung together amino acids. So the amino acid is what the body absorbs. But make yourself a really nice salad. Tomatoes, cucumbers, kale, the whole green leaf lettuce, anything that you really enjoy. The greens, get those greens in there, get the colors. Cut yourself some peppers. Use your imagination. But make a large salad, spinach, and fill yourself. When you get hungry, then go for that. I mean, if you can't, if it's between a cheeseburger or some nuts, then grab the nuts and go with that. And if you're not doing completely raw, and you don't want to give people ideas for some cooked or heavy things like that, but the nuts are the best thing to do. But use your judgment and get the best grains. I mean, if you have to eat something cooked, then go for the brown rice. But have been told, and I've seen it said many times, you can take just brown rice, soak it up, cook it, and you can stick it to a wall and come back like 20 years, and it's like a brick. And I saw a gentleman say this on a video recently, and I've read it in many materials. I've never tried it, so I should try it. But it's the way it's consumed. I've consumed lots of brown rice. It's a better grain for you if you had to eat that as you're transitioning. But once you can get your mind flowing into this, the raw food is really going to open you up. So anyway, Sifu, throwing the philosophy on you. You have to keep the artist of truth happening. Be real to yourself. Open your mind. Be positive and focus only on what you would like to see in life. Don't worry about what's going on around you. There's always somebody creeping in the shadows. And that is okay. Because maybe once they walk out of the shadows into the light, they'll see what you're doing in your life. And they'll stop trying to hold you back. Okay? Be positive. Love everyone. Talk with you soon.